Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly. This is primarily a drone show. We'll be sharing adventures from all over the world. We hope to have interesting guests every week, and we're glad that you tuned in tonight. We'll be flying different drones in different locations. We encourage viewer participation in the chat. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Every week we'll have another interesting guest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll be sharing various adventures by our guests as well as myself. And thank you for joining us tonight. Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly Live. It's Monday night, and I'm back in New York, and it's good to be back. I tell you, I got back last Tuesday, and the flight was on time, and immediately I contacted Rob Kamada and made arrangements to fly with him. And he says, well, I already got some plans to fly with Stevie Bronx, but hopefully he won't mind if you come along. And anyway, to make a long story short, we flew and we invited a few others. Lawrence and Herman came out, those guys, and Audley came out, and Deneen Pagan, and Deneen brought her 9-year-old nephew with her, Isaiah, and then Charlie Mafia was there, Drone Psych, and Paulie Drum Bum was there, and we really, really had a great time flying. And we picked this new place. I had never flown there. None of us have flown there. West Neck Beach in Lloyd Harbor on the North Shore of Long Island, and we had a great time flying. It really was. And then there was another guy who just showed up. Next thing you know, we see this fancy van pull over, a Mercedes Sprinter van, and about 3 minutes later, we see a Skydio flying around. So everybody says it must be the guy in that van. So we went over, and sure enough, it was him. He was flying a Skydio drone, and we told him we were having a little mini meetup. So he came over and joined us too, and that was nice. So we had a fun time flying on Saturday morning there. The weather was beautiful. There wasn't too many boats, though. I have to say, there wasn't a lot of boat traffic. But as we were getting ready to leave, some sailboat races started, and I sent the drone back up to film some of them. And that's the Mavic 3. You guys know the Mavic 3, my favorite drone right here. I can't say enough good things about it. And I know we got the Mavic 3 Pro out now, and I just love this drone. So, but let me welcome in a few people. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your Monday night to watch the show. And Captain Joe from Louisiana, he was number one, and Al from South Florida Drone Flyers was right behind him, number two. And then we had Michael Belshi. How you doing? And Jackrabbit FPV, Scott, how you doing? And Steven Drones, good to see you. And Lee Bessing and Paul Brown. And apparently he's mobile, so he can't tag people. And I think Al said the same thing. So don't get insulted when these guys aren't tagging you back. But apparently they're driving. But I'm going up the list, and I don't want to forget anybody. Jody, Drone Shots, good to see you. And Fly Guy Merrill, how you doing? And John Flynn, Flying Flynn Media, how you doing? And Emmy Drone 4K, good to MEU Drone 4K, good to see you. And I'll make you a moderator, so hopefully the next time you type, you'll be a moderator. You'll be blue. But thank you for watching. And East Coast Thrills, how you doing? Good to see you. And I'll make you a moderator too. And Mr. Skyfly, Joel, how you doing? Good to see you. Lance Cardana, how you doing? And Lance will be on our Fly for Fun show on Wednesday. So be sure you tune in for that. And we got Hot Rod in Daytona. Good to see you. Bob Casey, Big Bob, how you doing, Bob? And Scott Nadeau, how you doing? Good to see you. And I'm getting better at making people moderators. I don't have to wait until the end of the stream anymore. I used to have to wait until the end of the stream, and then I'd do it. And then sometimes I'd forget to do it. But anyway, I'm trying to keep up with it. If you're not a moderator, you are now. But thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And Maddie's Drone World. How you doing, Maddie? Good to see you. And I got a great guest on the show tonight, just to let you guys know. If you know you saw the Facebook post or you read the description, it's John Carroll, also known as JC Flying, and he's coming to us all the way from North Carolina. He's one of the best drone pilots down there. He does a lot of commercial work down there. There's only one thing bad about John. There's only, and I hate to say anything negative about anybody, but he became an FPV pilot now. He's flying the Avata, and he's getting pretty good at it too. So we'll be showing one of his Avata videos later, and I got it also, and I'm gonna say this when he comes on. So what I was gonna say, I'm gonna wait until he comes on. But it's nothing negative. It's a good thing, and I don't want to leave him in the back room too long because I didn't leave that much shrimp and lobster. So I want you all, and I want to say again, thank you all for watching. Monday night's a busy night. You got me, you got the grumpy vlogger at 8, and I think Al, the Ranafly goes right on at 7 now on Monday nights. And then you got Drone Nation, of course, at 9. So it's a busy night tonight. And for you guys to take the time out to watch this live stream, I really appreciate it. But I want you to give a warm welcome to John Carroll, because he's a great guy. Hey, John. How you doing?
Hey, Ray, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you guys for coming in to watch the show. I really appreciate it, and it's good to be
Good to
here.
see you again. Good to see you. And I see you're sporting some nice apparel there.
Yeah, this is the second drone meetup meetup. You remember I had people signing my shirt and everything. It's been washed 3 times. It hasn't worn out.
That was a great idea. That you had everybody sign it, and
so now when I wear it and people ask me, what are all those names on your shirt? I say, well, I'm a bit of a celebrity and everyone wants to sign my shirt everywhere I go.
no,
I don't tell them I'm lying.
no, man, that was a great idea, and it looks good too.
Yeah, it's all in fun. Anyway, I'm not a long-winded guy. So what we're going to talk about tonight, or I'm going to mention tonight, there's another UAV weather app.
Right.
It's called Air Data.
But before you get into that, just there's a lot of new people. There's a lot of new people watching the stream now. Tell us a little background about you and how you became involved in drones, briefly.
Okay, it was around the late part of 2015. I went into Best Buy for whatever reason, and during the checkout, I looked over at this case and saw drones, and I'm saying drones. So I walked over there and looked, and there was the Phantom 3 without the camera, and then there was a Phantom 3 with a camera. I said, a camera? I said, wow. I said, let me get one of those things. What would I do that for? But anyway, it was only 400 and some bucks complete with 2 batteries. Can you believe that? And so I bought that, and it went from there. I came from flying fixed wing. I came from the out sea world.
Yep.
and I'm still a life member in the AMA and a couple of clubs I belong to. I'm still a life member. I can go to the fields anytime I want and all that. So that's how I got involved with drone. I
Okay.
used
Cool.
I used to be a photographer. Maybe that's why I don't take pictures.
Hmm.
I figured out. I just do the videos, and I started out looking like all that there. Then I said, hey, why not? Why just why not float into what you're doing and so on? And then I got to where I am now. It took practice and all that, and that's how I got started. It was a stop into Best Buy,
Yep.
and
That's
would I do it again? No,
no.
I wouldn't do it again. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it.
Well,
But I
you became a Part 107 pilot too, right?
Yeah, I'm a 107. I have my own
Yep.
business. I do roof gutter inspection, mapping, photogrammetry. I have a few clients along this road here. 401 is a major road, and there's tons of construction going on all over the place. You blink one day, there's something else going on. Just go in there and hey, and you know, pass the word around. And it just so happens that it's the same company, so they know me. You know.
Yeah, but that's good that you're so busy down there in North Carolina. Now,
Yeah.
do you do jobs in other states too, or strictly North Carolina?
Right now, I'm down around Beaufort, and believe it or not, I'm doing. I'll post the videos up. There's a house that's being remodeled, and I've done a couple of flights in there with the Avata, and I use that Instago, you know, the Instago camera, the little peanut looking thing. Uh,
Okay.
I use this here for low light,
Oh, all right.
and it works well. I'm telling you, this thing, it works. It can be pitch black in there, and the picture comes out like it's in sunlight. It's unbelievable. So that's working. Okay.
Well, I know you've taught me a lot. I've talked to you quite a few times now over the years I've known you, and you've shared your knowledge with me, and I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm glad to share it with anybody. We all started somewhere. A lot of stuff I had to find out for myself by playing around. Like I showed you with that UAV, how you could change the height and this and that and the wind speed and everything. No one showed me that. I said, I wonder what this does. And there it is. Uh, but yeah, now we get to the air data.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us about that
Air
because
data is a
that's going
whole
to be the tip of the week. That's going to be the tip of the week this week. So,
Air data is a lot better than that UAV forecast. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see here.
you
Okay,
hold
here.
it a little closer. Don't move it.
Now, see
Yeah.
on the top there, it says not good to fly, and the KP is 7. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, everybody sees that, I hope. Okay, now I'm going to go to air data. This is what I do. I compare that. Now I'm going to air data, and there's for Monday today. Now you see it says good to fly. The other one says not good to fly. So I'm
Hmm.
gonna tap on this arrow. I tapped on that arrow and I get all this information here. Okay, gust everything, all this stuff. Now let's see. Now look at the KP index.
Yeah. What's it say?
It,
Six,
it
six
looks like
point
a
six.
6. It's
Yeah.
4.67, where the other one says, oh wait a minute. Oh, it's 6.67. Oh, anyway. There's a they it brings it down to within too exact. It's really exact.
Right. Right.
I had one the other day. It said not good to fly KP5 on the other one. I pulled this one up and it had a 4.3, and I flew. So that's the companion. Then it's got other stuff with it, and your flights can get hooked to it and all that. I'm not going too much into it. I'm not too good at doing it. But anyway, it
No, but
works.
again, I never heard of that until you told me that. yesterday. Really?
And Ray's using it now. I'm using it now, and I really like it a lot. I'm telling you.
Apparently, Maddie uses it. See that?
Oh,
Yeah,
you what? I didn't know that.
yeah. Maddie's using it. Yeah.
Yeah, record fly everything. Yeah, I didn't know that, Maddie. That's good. Good. You should have passed that on to us before. Anyway, now next thing I'm gonna talk about protecting lenses. I didn't realize that there were lens covers for your sensors, which
I
makes
never knew
sense.
that. I
Yeah,
never
but
knew that.
I never knew it. And then I was looking through Amazon and I saw this thing with lens sensors covered. I said, what? So I said, I'm gonna order some. So I ordered a pack through Amazon, and you can't see. They're so light you can't even see them. But yeah, there. See
Okay.
the little circles there.
Yeah, yeah. All right. It's hard to
Okay.
make them out, but yeah, there's little circles for your
And
lens sensors.
then you get these stickers here. You undo you undo one of these, and then you touch it on the protector. Touch it on the protector and take it and put it over your sensor, and then you're done. Now it comes with these wipes. There's a wet wait, there's a wet wipe and a dry
Okay.
wipe. You do it accordingly. You know what to do. And then it's got the lens cloth, keep them clean and all that stuff.
Yeah. Pretty
And you
good.
get there's five of them to each one of these little cards here. There's five of them, and you get a pack of three. So you get 15 of them. They're only a couple of dollars.
That's cheap. Yeah.
They're only a couple of dollars, and it's worth it to me. So all of my drones have them now. All of them that have sensors, anyway. Even the Avata and the DJI FPV have them.
Well, I knew about covering your camera lens,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the filter.
They actually are. That's what it says. Uh, Camera lens covers. You can put them on your camera lens if you want. See, let me
Hmm.
see. Camera.
Yeah, it's hard to see them on the camera, but
No,
yeah.
it says camera lens.
And
Anyway,
Captain Joe uses the apparently the Air Data weather app. Yep.
you got it. Okay. Now,
Yep. We
the
got B
thing
Mac in the house. Sean Olson's in the house. Michael Blade's in the house now. How you guys doing?
now BMAX is BMAX. That's the super photographer there, man. I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah, Brian. He's a great photographer.
Oh,
He
man,
is.
kidding. He should give some tutorials. I think he does at times. But anyway, um, now for lens protectors, what I use,
Bob
and
Casey has a good point. Up, don't fly if that KP is above six. Hit six. Don't fly.
now,
You're right, Bob.
I normally won't fly at 4. I don't fly over 3, really, unless I'm pressed and weather. And I say, I better get this flight and I'll do it. I mean,
We got
4 is not too bad, but I don't go
Ben
over 3.
Cartwright. How you doing, Ben?
But now for my lens protectors, I use UV filter. I use
Yep.
a plain UV filter. It doesn't affect anything. And then if I can't get that, I'll use a CPL. CPL isn't going to affect anything. It helps keep glare off of water, shiny objects, and so on. And
While
oh,
we're talking about this, why don't we
a
show a little
night.
of that video? The filter, right?
I'll use a night filter. And you
Right.
say, why in the hell would he use a night filter in the daytime? Well, all a night filter does is clean up crap in the air, and it works wonderful in daytime. And
And I'm going to show a little of your video right now.
yeah, it's with a night filter in the daytime, just to show you what it looks like.
All right, and you can narrate over it. And it's amazing how the colors just pop.
And that's with a night filter.
Yeah.
Uh, and that one I was flying auto. I didn't I didn't fly manual adjustments. I just did auto and with the night filter.
You know what was nice about this video too is you're flying GPS.
Yeah, I'm what?
Now, what drone is this?
Yeah, it's been so long ago. I don't know. Probably an Air Two.
Yeah. Very nice neighborhood too, by the way.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a nice mix. It's quiet.
But you
Uh,
give a lot of the clarity and sharpness because of your filter on this
yeah,
lens.
that filter. Yeah, it's flying auto. I didn't make any adjustments at all, and that's with a
Very
night
nice.
filter.
Now, John, we got your video on, so tell us a little bit about what kind of music do you use, and what type of
Oh,
editing?
I use I use Epidemic Sound.
Okay.
It's only what about $15 a month. I don't mind paying it. Heck, you lose that in loose change. But Epidemic Sound. Now that's me there on the corner I was telling you, right?
Oh yeah. All right. Now I got you.
And I use Epidemic Sound. And the editor I use Wondershare. I'm no editor. I use Wondershare. It's fast, easy. I clip and paste, you know, and play around with it. But
Oh, it's a nice little video.
I want to try that. What's that one everybody's using? Lightroom or whatever it is.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Lightroom, and then that Pro thing. Uh, and then I tried DaVinci Resolve. I almost threw my computer against the wall. Try some.
Okay. Yeah. Some of them are hard. I know that. And we got Mac Bagwell and Andrews in the house. How you guys doing? No, I think I told you I took 5 sessions of Final Cut Pro back in the day, and I just couldn't get it down. I gave it up.
I was ready to, and then this Wondershare came up, and it's really easy. And you play around with stuff, but it's not nowhere near like Resolve and uh, what's that, the Pro, whatever, and
There's
and
so many great editors in the
yeah,
drone community, you know.
aren't they though?
And Alex Escardo gave a nice editing presentation this year at the South Florida Drone Meetup, and
Who did?
I learned a lot listening to him.
Uh,
Alex Escardo.
oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
last year, Mark Mark
Mark
did a
Fisher
nice.
did it.
Mark's a super editor, man.
I know he is.
But
I
then, I mean,
know.
that's part of his business anyway.
He couldn't get even a hitch a ride down this year. He tried hitching a ride to the South Florida Drone Meet,
Uh,
and he couldn't do it. Did you happen to see that video that he put out
John
that morning?
John's a nice editor too. Flying Flynn,
Yes,
he
he is.
yeah, he
Yeah.
flies it too. He did a video. I looked at it earlier today. I said, this video and the music I said you can make love to. Love it. I told him, I said you need to sell it to what's that thing? Adam and Eve. Sell it to Adam and Eve.
Oh, that's
It's a
funny.
nice video
Let's
though.
say hello to Warren. How you doing, Warren? Aki Rasho. Good to see you. Yeah, and I try to keep up with the comments while I'm talking to you. Johnny D, RC, good to
I'm
see
trying to
you.
watch it too.
There's so many, and you miss the comments. You do. I can't read them all, and I apologize, especially if you put up a good one, guys. And here's a good one. Johnny D sucks at editing.
I
So
just couldn't. I snip and hit the little X and it comes together. I hit the X and shoot comes together. And goes there, hit the thing and hit the X and shoot, it comes together. You know, uh,
yeah, yeah.
all that fancy stuff. I don't have patience. I think.
No, I enjoy your videos, and you put out a lot of videos, John.
Yeah,
You really
yeah.
do.
sometimes I feel bad putting all those things out. Golly, like, hey, it doesn't have nothing to do with putting out video. But
Well,
some
I
of
tell you,
I may do now. Last week I put one out a day, I think, but I had did those some time ago and put out one Monday, then another one Tuesday, another one Thursday. But I mean, they've been done already, you know, and I just saved them. It's,
yeah. Sometimes I'll do that and I'll edit them, and then you forget about it.
yeah,
Like I
me too.
did part two of the tornado, just to let you know. I did part two of the tornado right after part one,
Yeah,
and
you did part
I didn't
two.
want to put them out a day apart, so I let it sit, and then I forgot that I had done it. I thought I was gonna have to re-edit it,
Yeah.
and then I said, "Oh, look what I found! It's all done." So I posted that last night, and I just want to show a little bit of that right now because a lot of people in the chat might
Yeah,
not have known a
I see.
tornado hit North Palm Beach, Florida, when I was down there, and I I went out the next day and I wanted to fly the drone, and I felt a little funny about flying and filming the damage, but I said I'm going to do it, and I did it, and I'll just show a little bit of that video because the news showed up while I was flying, NBC News,
Huh.
and it was one of my favorite reporters who was there, and I was I was flying. They showed up. I said, "Oh, I don't want to screw up their live report, but I'm flying the Mavic 3 here, guys, as you saw, and I went across the street from this statuary that was totally destroyed,
Huh.
and some of those statues, John, were 3, 4, 500 pounds, and they
Yeah.
were tossed around like nothing.
Yeah, I've been to those shops before. Them things weigh a ton.
Yeah, and it was a
Sometimes.
beautiful looking shop, and I'm into the koi, and I like these fountains and everything.
Hmm.
News showed up again, and Ashley Walters, one of my favorite reporters, did a live.
You
Yeah,
should ask me,
and I was
could they?
courteous, just to let you know. I brought the drone down when I thought they were filming live, and then I sent it back up just to let everybody know. I didn't want to upset them flying around. But anyway, that was my little experience at the tornado damage, and I tried to fly earlier during this day, and it was way too windy. And I waited till later in the afternoon, and I was able to fly safely. But the Mavic 3 can handle strong winds, as you know. But look at that damage. Was totally destroyed.
Hmm.
I felt so bad for the owner. But anyway, that's the video. That neighborhood just to the west was totally destroyed. A tree fell right on a house, and a little girl got hurt who was living in that
Oh.
house, but I didn't film that. But anyway, that's it. That's the tornado video that I did. So, and we'll show you our other video shortly because we got to show a little of your FPV flying too. You want to tell us how you got involved with that, John?
Oh, with the FPV, I mean, I swore I would never touch it, and
Yep.
then I bought the DJI FPV, and it just was fun. I'm not an FPV guy. I'm not ever going to really be one. It's just for fun. Oh, well, I have two Avatas now. One's for play and one's for work. And the one for work is using the inside real estate and so on and so forth. And then the one for play, practice and crash and do all other stupid stuff. But I'm no FPV pilot. I mean, like take Max, and Scott and those guys. I mean, gee, there's something. And then I think I say, well, I'm gonna go manual some today, and my first mind will say, no, don't do it, so I won't do it. That I crashed two DJI FPVs, just not following my first mind. So that's what I do. And if I'm nervous, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I
Well,
will.
I
But
think it's cool that you're involved with
fun.
that now. And
It's
I've watched
fun.
your progression. You could see that you were learning in the beginning, but now you're pretty good at it.
No, I'm learning still. I'm learning still. Like the one that you're gonna show, I was around all that moss hanging off of those trees down there.
Right.
You- Geez, it's kind of watch that. I started to go through one tree. I started to go through the little V on the tree, and I went and I said, I saw all that moss hanging around. I backed off of it, you know. And yeah, I don't know what's on the other side. You can't see it until you hit it.
Right.
Some the little strings hanging down. And then I ended up hitting some. The drone didn't stop, but when I landed it, I saw all this stuff coming out of one motor. What? And I had it was full of moss all wrapped in the motor. It took me about a half an hour with a toothpick and a toothbrush digging that stuff out. So
Yeah. Well, let's show that video right now while we're talking about it because I thought it was cool the way you were flying. I
yeah,
call them swamp trees.
yeah.
But
There was a oak trees. Believe it or not, I was told they're water oaks, and you can't cut them down even on your own property without permission.
oh, is that right? They're protected? Look at you zipping through
Yeah,
these trees.
yeah, environment. That's what I like about the environment. Being able to go through little tight things.
I mean, I've seen them being flown, and I really think they're cool drones.
Well, you got to get one. Johnny's got one. Al's got one now. Ray's left.
Well, Rob come out and let me fly his, and it was cool. I have to say, it was cool.
Now I sit down or lean on something when I fly it. Usually I'm
Okay.
leaning on something, because I find myself doing that.
Hey, Joe Blaylock, how you doing?
I was looking for that dog. That dog must have knew I was around and stayed and hiding that I chased around down there with it. The dog there and the cat here. I
We got
think this,
Darren, Dewey.
yeah,
Oh, that
that's
was
that tree. I was going to go through and then I changed my mind.
what's cool is you can fly that like a GPS drone, also, right?
Like a what?
A GPS drone.
They have GPS.
And that's how I flew. When Rob let me fly it, I was very, very slow and careful.
I'm not getting all that goggles and stuff for my camera drone. The Mini 3 and all that. You can do the cameras. I mean, use the goggles with and stuff. I'm not doing that.
Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Jim. Hey, Jim.
Leonard, JSK, good to see you.
Everybody. Yeah, Leonard. This is where I flew inside of here where the remodeling is going on.
Okay.
I'm a edit it and cut it
And
up.
look where he lands, guys. He lands right on the trampoline.
Trampoline, yeah.
Ah, that was good. That was good, John.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you.
Very, very nice.
Next thing I'm gonna start flying more manual anyway.
So you like that Avada?
Yeah, I like the Vana. This is nice. The man, I just gotta get in the manual. Manual's not hard when you think about it. It's like driving. You just don't do the crazy flips. Just go along. But anyways, just doing it.
Well, I got my little FPV drone right here. I got this little one right. I won this from Hermit. He gave this away one night on his live stream. And as you guys know, I should have had that video queued up too, just to give people a laugh. But
Yeah, I remember that
I
one.
queued it up right here at the desk.
Yeah.
And man, that thing shot up like a rocket and hit the ceiling.
You almost fell over the chair trying to get out of the way.
But it was fun. And every time I think about it, I laugh. But I haven't flown it since, to be honest
Hey,
with you.
I like Marcus's from the other day. His first flight with the
What
Avata.
happened? I didn't see it. What
Oh man,
happened?
it was funny. I was screaming at the computer, the the trigger, Marcus, the trigger, the trigger. He's going. He said, I can't get it to go up and down. What if forward? It's going up down. It's something's wrong. Here goes the trigger, the trigger, the trigger. But he got it. He finally got it. It was funny though. Uh, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know what's going on here, guys.
Marcus will end up mastering it. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, he will, man. Mark is a good guy, and he. I bet you he's got it by now. He's just not putting any videos of with it
And
being he on
Johnny's getting pretty good at flying the Avata too.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do good with it too. I don't
Yeah.
like the thing that banana controller.
You don't like it?
You can't fly manual with it.
Okay.
You can only do normal and sport mode with it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Well,
like
see,
having the option.
the motion controller seemed very, very awkward for me. I mean,
Yeah,
I couldn't get it down really.
it looks awkward to me. I feel, you know, uh, I don't know. I'll do the stick thing.
Right. Yep. I find it a lot easier with the sticks.
Yeah. So,
You know.
John Olson.
Yeah, John. John's got some good news. I don't know if he shared the good news in the chat, but he's. Is it all right for me to tell everybody, John? Let me know in the chat. I'll tell everybody about your good news.
I can't see the chat.
Oh, okay.
What's the
But
good news?
well, I mean, he could tell everybody in the chat, and I'll tell you if he puts it in there. But well, I'm going
No,
to
go
be flying pretty soon with John because
I can't.
he lives 20 minutes from me. I don't know if you know that, JC.
Huh?
He
I
lives
can't.
20 minutes from me.
I don't have the chat.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna spill the beans anyway.
Yeah, go
If he
ahead.
gets mad at
'Cause
me, he'll
I
get mad
want to
at me.
know too.
But
I want to know
John's
too.
daughter is giving him an Air
Who?
2S for his
Who me?
53rd wedding anniversary, and he's getting
Me
it
or
on I
another
think
guy?
the 16th.
Who? Joe?
So him and I will be flying right after that. Hey,
Huh?
John from Connecticut. How you doing, Connecticut
Who you
Pirate?
talking about?
Good to
You
see
talking
you.
about John Olson or me?
Yes, John Olson. Yep.
No. What with this surprise? Well,
His daughter is buying him an Air 2S as a present for his 53rd wedding anniversary.
oh wow, that's pretty
Nice.
neat. Yeah.
Be-
Wow.
Because he had his drone stolen over a year ago now. It was stolen
Really?
out of his car. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
But anyway,
congratulations on a new one. You must have been a good dad.
yeah, that's for sure. But I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to flying with John again.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Catskills Brad, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, I tell you, a lot of people in the chat. Thank you all for watching. You know, and as you know, John Carroll is one of the best pilots in the drone community, and this is what I was waiting to say to you when you came on the stream. I want to say thank you for your service. A lot of people don't know that you're a career veteran and you retired from the military. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm a I'm an inactive duty Marine. I'm never off of duty. I'm a Marine to life, so I'm on inactive duty status at this time. Master Gunny Sergeant. Started off in field artillery, ended up in the air wing, dog gunner for years in Vietnam. I went to Vietnam in October 65 and I left November 67. I turned 19 and 20, had a few more months left. And I said, a few more months to turn 21. I said, I went to the old man. I said, man, give me 6 more. He said, what? I said, I'll turn 21. Oh, you're crazy. He said, something's wrong with you. You like this shit too much. He said, I'm setting your orders out of here right now. Next day, about 3 days later, I was on a plane going over now. Anyway, so it was all good. Been around the world more than one time. The Marine Corps traveled a lot with the Navy, with Fleet Marine Force, Atlantic. You had to make, I was only guaranteed 90 days in the States at any one time. And
Right.
did, and did a Caribbean cruise a year that took 3 months. Then we did a mid cruise a year that took 6 months, which leaves you 3 more months in the year. Then I had the opportunity to make two NATO cruises. A NATO cruise is two of the world every three port. I did one was on both of them were carriers. I did sub duty. That wasn't bad. I like to travel and stuff like that. You have to like travel. It's not for married folks. I tell you, Marine Corps had the highest divorce rate all over the world.
Yeah. Well, you got to see the world, that's for sure, and you served your country.
when
Yeah. That, exactly
when
what
it takes
Leonard
all the
said.
service. It's all the services together. Make a team. However, Marine Corps is the best. I must say. Uh, when Marine Corps was created, there were a lot of rejects, and so they said, "Well, what do we do with all these Marine Corps rejects?" And they said, "Huh, I don't know." So one guy said, "Hey, we'll call them the Army," and that's how the Army got created. Ray,
Yep.
you're not laughing.
No, well, I know you guys look down on the army, but I'm very proud of it. I just happen to
I'm
have
just,
my helmet right here, John.
oh, oh,
Yeah, look at that.
man, you're so
Should I put it on my head? How's that?
man. I did that
Yeah.
once on I served some security once in Cuba on a merchant marine ship. They had us on there. We had the little helmet with MP on it and all this. Yeah, I was a
Yeah.
chaser once, uh, and a turnkey. I was a turnkey at Portsmouth Naval
So sorry,
Prison.
Leonard. So sorry to hear that, Leonard. Yeah.
Anyway,
You can't read the chat, but the comment is Leonard's dad didn't make it home from Vietnam. So I'm sorry, sorry.
sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. He was a good guy.
Yeah. But I tell you, the military did me good though. I was very bitter when I first got drafted, and but it was good for me, you know. It made me
It's,
the man I am today.
yeah, it'll do that for sure. Uh, Character and everything else. Being responsible for your actions, treat other people well. You know, like
Right.
there's a saying that that's in the core. In fact, it's known that you have a Marine for a friend. You can never in life have another better friend. However, on the other side of the coin, you cannot have any worse enemy. It's true.
Yeah. No, it's true. I know. And we got David Lorenzo in the house. How you doing, David? Good to see you. I'm looking at the names here in the chat, John, and you could. I've flown with a lot of these guys. I've met them, and it's such an honor to fly with them and to hang out with them. And you
Mhm.
know me, and I love the meetups. I just
Yeah.
love getting together with other pilots and flying. And do you fly with a lot of people in North Carolina or no?
Nah, I usually fly by myself. Uh, Even with the FPV, but I'm aware of my surroundings, with that FPV because you're wearing the goggles. But I usually fly by myself unless I'm getting some drone lessons, $50 a pop. Hell, my son wants to learn how to fly a drone. You got $50, I'll teach you.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah. Well, that's a big thing I have, and I was so glad when my son agreed to learn to fly drones. You know, and it really is. When I get the opportunity, I like to share my knowledge with kids. as you know. I think you know
Well,
that already.
your son, what? He's 60 something now.
Oh no, he's not that old, but yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
he's gonna
know.
be 50. He's coming up to 50.
I'll play with
But
you.
when he wanted to learn, I says, "All right, I'll send you the mini." And he learned on his own, believe it or not. He learned the
Yeah.
mini on his own.
Well, that's
And
good.
then and
Yeah,
then
that's a
the
good way
following
to do
year, I asked him if he wanted Santa to bring him an Air 2S. And he said, "Yeah, I love Santa to bring me an Air 2S."
it.
So my wife and I went out there. We gave it to him, for Christmas that year. And then we had a mini meet up with Dre Crawford and
Yeah,
Steve Carpenter out there.
uh,
And his wife flies too. My son's wife, Mariko, she flies a drone.
that's good.
But listen, I put the banner up about the South Florida drone meetup, and next year we're already planning our fourth annual, and we're going to have it at the same location. John's wearing the shirt. It's at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park in Jensen Beach, Florida, and it's going to be on April 6th. That's the main day of flying, but it's really a 4-day event with a meet and greet on Friday night, and then a second day of flying on Sunday, and then we did finish it up with a fishing trip on Monday. So make plans now to join us. It's free to attend. And John, a good thing this year, you couldn't make it at the last minute. You had
Uh,
a personal commitment come up and you couldn't make it, but you had booked a hotel. You were the
yeah,
first one to book the hotel.
yeah. I booked the same month, April day after we left.
Right.
But
You know?
I'm booked now. I'm booked from Thursday, check in Thursday and check out Monday, and I
Yeah,
got a
good.
suite too. The suites are sold out, by the way.
I know, I know, I
I
know.
think I might have got this first or second one. Well, after
Yeah.
you and I talked before you announced it, and then I
No, no.
called them, and
So again, I'm only mentioning it because I know the rooms will sell out. We only have 25 rooms assigned to our group. So make your hotel reservations early. Don't
uh,
get stuck paying those higher rates because they give us an awesome discount. And the discount code this year, they changed it. It's RAY. So you call the hotel direct and you tell them you're with the South Florida Drone Meetup Group and you give them that code and you should get the 139 room rate. They've held that for 3 years now, that same
yeah.
rate.
Well, when I called and I says, "Hey," gave my name and all that, and I said, "I'm signing up for. I want to make reservations for the Florida Drone Meetup." I said the code is, and they said Ray. I said, "Yeah," and then they pulled up my email address. Oh yeah, yeah, we got you right here. We sign it right up. They have me there.
Yeah. And if anybody has any questions for John, put them in the chat. We'll try to answer them. And
I got a good tip of the day.
okay,
Don't. My tip of the day is don't.
don't. Oh,
Don't go to Best Buy.
okay. I know. Don't go to Best Buy. It's
I'm
true. You
kidding.
go in there.
I'm kidding around.
No, I mean, that's where I bought this. I got the Mini 3 Pro here. I went into Best Buy just to look at them. I was just looking at them, getting an idea. Next thing you know, I'm walking out with it.
Hey, I can't put mine down. I'm telling you, I can't put it down.
But
Uh,
look how cute it is. Look how cute that drone is.
I had, and I
And it
got the
flies good, right, John? The
yeah.
Mini 3 Pro?
What was it, week before last? I had. Let me see. I had one, two, three, four, five. I had 7 drones with me, and the only one I touched was that I took out the Mini 3 to play with it. It's the only one I took out. I opened the other ones up, and I said, I put it back and take out the Mini 3. And that thing's something. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I
So
like my mini.
anyway, Joe wants to know who all signed your shirt, John.
Who are, oh, everybody. Look, it's it's full.
Is the back is signed also?
I don't know. Just the
That was such a great idea. I lo- well, Michael Wright had everybody sign his table. He has a canvas table, and
uh,
he was having people sign that. And obviously, I have a drone table, and I asked people to put their stickers on my drone table.
okay.
You know,
Uh, I've got stickers all over everything. I'm looking right now. I'm looking at one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I'm looking at 7 cases and they're all full of stickers. But look at this one. I made this one up myself.
oh, okay, that's cool. A DJI Avata sticker. I like it. I like that.
It's actually
Yeah.
a window sticker, and I got it and it worked. So and I got an invited in here and I got an invited in there. This one is still not linked up to anything yet. It may as well still be in the box.
I got you. Well, anyway, Jim from Jim's Droning has a question for you. He wants to know your favorite
Oh,
drone manufacturer, JC.
well, I gotta say DJI, you know, and DJI. I want to get an hotel for work, but the I don't know the darn for what the customer service and all this with them is what kept me away.
Now, Joe Blaylock has a question about the goggles. Will they work with
I'm
the Mini 3 Pro now?
oh yeah, but I'm not using it. I'm not using goggles on any of my camera drones. It, I just like the way they are, like they are. If I want to fly like FPV, that's why I got the 2 and 3 FPV drones.
Yep.
Yeah, I use
Maddie
them.
signed your shirt. I know I signed your shirt. You know, Drone Guy 42 loves his Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah, it's a good drone, man.
Yeah. And Maddie says, yep, the goggles, the Integra
Oh,
goggles work,
take the
Joe.
goggles. I'm not spending $700 for some goggles to make my camera drone fly like a FPV. And be
Okay.
done with it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah, that's a cool sticker. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I have here.
I'm trying to keep up with the comments,
Yeah.
And he wants to know why you have two Avadas. John from Connecticut wants to know why
Why do
you
I
have
have
two
two?
Avadas.
I have one for work and one for play.
And then Lambo's in the house. How you doing, Lambo? Yeah.
Lambo. Yeah, Lambo.
I want to get to the contest too for the monthly giveaway. We can't forget to do that. And again, it's the lucky number, guys. Between I guess 1 and 50. First one to get the lucky number. You too, John. You don't know what it is, so
I saw you write it
let's
down. You
see.
didn't know I was looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but
You want me
it's
to, want me to say what it is?
well, yeah, yeah. You can't type it in. Okay,
No, I don't have the thing. I
all
don't have
right, okay. Well, then you could mention a number, but that's cheating if you just start rattling off numbers. We like people to type it in. But I'll give you a couple of guesses. Go ahead. Maybe
one,
you'll win it.
1 through 49.
Listen to them. I haven't seen it. I usually miss it when somebody types it, and then we got to double check, see who got it. But no,
Yeah,
Chuck and Steve, it's not number 7. Yep. And it's funny because if I watch this one, then I go to this one over here, I'll
yeah. See,
definitely miss it. A
Jens
lot of
flew
people
the
are saying 7, but that's not it.
Jens flew
That's my favorite number, Mickey Mantle number. And I'll give it a little hint now because it's going on a little long. It's between 1 and 25.
25. Watch, it's gonna be 25.
Oh man, I'm telling you, a lot of people are close now. Well, yep, a couple of people are very close.
We'll make it low. It's between 10 and 15.
Yeah, watch me have missed it, and it was like mentioned in the beginning. All right, I got to make it even a little easier. All right, between 1 and 15.
Between 9 and 10. It's between 9 and 10.
How
No,
about
9 and
between? Oh,
11.
another one, very, very close. Look at that. Yeah. Oh man, everybody's going right, but they're so close. They're so close.
You gotta type fast.
Wow. All right, we see it. I see it. Finally, somebody got it. All right, Waypoint, New England, number 8. I think you were the first one to put number 8. So that's the lucky number. I had it written down on this sheet of paper, or this business card, I should say.
And you lost it. You
All
can't
right,
find
number 8. Congratulations.
it.
Your name will go in for the monthly drawing. So it's fun. It's fun to do the contest. So John, what is your favorite drone, really?
My
All the
favorite,
drones you've had.
damn, really like all of them. But I'm gonna have to say the Mini 2 and the Mini 3 Pro.
Okay. Yep. I mean, a lot of people love that Mini 3 Pro. That's their favorite drone. I love mine. I know that. Um, really.
It's a shame that DJI took the Mavic 3 off of sale.
Oh,
Off the
really? I
market.
don't know.
Yeah, the Mavic 3, they took it off the market when they did the Mavic 3 Pro.
Oh, I didn't know
It,
you can.
it was the same thing when they came out with the Mavic 3. They took the Air 2S away, but for a while it came back. And
Oh,
it's
I
good
gotcha.
now. So when the newness wears off, the Mavic 3 will be back.
I
That
got it.
I'm waiting for it
Yep.
to come back, and I'll go ahead and get one.
All right. All right.
And
Hey,
and
Lawrence, how you doing? Good to see
I,
you.
I talk, I called and was talking with my contact at Drone Nerds.
Yeah.
Drone
Okay.
Nerds is just like DJI talking with them. They're direct,
Are they good? Yeah, I've
They're like
never.
Drone Nerds is like DJI in Florida. That's all. They're just in Florida. And I said, man, I know you guys got some Mavic threes there. How about hooking me up? He said, yeah, I want to, but we can't. We can't sell it.
Oh,
Right
really?
now, yeah, they have them, but they can't sell it right now because
Okay.
the says no.
Interesting.
But they'll come back and then get one.
Yeah.
They did it with the Air 2S. If you remember when they came out with the Mavic 3, the Air 2S just vanished, not sold in your country.
Yep. I remember that was going on. Yep.
Yeah, now you can buy it again.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens because in 6 or 8 months there'll be another drone released.
Yeah, right. And
So anyway,
everybody, but the guys they be flying out to get these new drones. Boom, so I gotta have. But you haven't really learned that one you got the last one, the mini. The Mavic 3 Pro. You're still learning it. Get to know it inside out, upside down, and all that. They'll come out with the Mavic 4.5 or whatever
I
in
know.
December, and everybody's going, "Ooh, I gotta have it! I gotta have it!" You
Yeah,
know.
Herman's in the chat. Good to see you, Herman.
Yeah, Herman.
And I had the pleasure of flying with Lawrence and Herman on Saturday, and then we went out for breakfast afterwards, or lunch, I should say. Actually, we got there, and it was really lunchtime, so we all had lunch, and it was nice spending time with them. But John, listen, the hour has flown by. It went by quickly, so now's the time to say our goodbyes and anything you would like to promote. But I want to say thank you for being a guest tonight. You were great.
Yeah, just fly for fun and be safe, guys. I don't fly for fun so much anymore, but it's always fun flying. I'm about dollars and cents now.
Dollars and cents, yeah. Well, I have to say, it was such a pleasure meeting you at the first two South Florida drone meetups, and I look forward to meeting you again at the
Yeah,
fourth annual South Florida drone meetup. If I don't meet with you sometime before that.
yeah. Maybe I come up to the city. I have to. Yeah, I can stay up in the Bronx. My partner up on Grand Concourse.
Yeah,
They,
we talked about going into the Bronx and flying into the Bronx just to let you know. You remember the Washington Heights water tower
yeah,
and
yeah,
the bridges there? Well, yeah, there's a secret location that Lawrence and Herman told me about. So we might be
yeah.
going to that secret location.
Huh.
All right, John, thank you for being on. I want to say thank you to
Thanks
everybody
for
in the
having
chat
me
for
on.
watching. Don't forget Al Duranafly is on right after this. And then we got the Grumpy Vlogger at 8. And then Drone Nation with Ron Brown, Marcus Crawford, and DeMarco Moore at 9. So
I hope
thank you
Marco
guys.
know that video he did with his first flight. It's funny, man. It's so funny the way he's talking to the drone. It's not acting right. It's not going put the trigger, the trigger, the trigger.
I'm going to have to watch it right now.
Yeah,
But anyway, all right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you again
good
next
night.
week.
Night,
All right.
folks. Be safe.
Fly
Have safe
safe.
days.